In the previous video, we discussed all about wall, how to model wall, how to change the thickness, how to duplicate the wall composite materials, and different form of the walls or shape of the walls. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to draw floor, roof, door, and windows. First, I will start with the floor. I will rotate the model. So we have to draw a floor here. I will go to elevation view and I will make it wireframe. We can see here the above part of the floor got scanned. If multiple floors are there, then we will get exact thickness of the floor. Here we have only one single floor, so we don't have exact floor thickness. From here to here, we will assume 150 mm thickness of floor. To draw floor, I will go to floor plan, that is level 0, and we have to draw a floor for this area. For that one, I will go to here architectural section. Under architecture section, we have a option called floor. If you drop down this icon, you will get a floor architectural, floor structural, floor by face, and floor slab edge. So we are doing architectural part here. So I'll select architecture floor. Now we entered into create mode. Now I will pick a line here and I will draw from here to here. And from here to this endpoint. Similarly, I'll select this endpoint and this endpoint. Now I drawn a boundary line for floor. So floor will get create within this boundary. To finish this one, click on OK. Now you guys can see floor got created. To review that one, I will go to 3D here. You guys can see this is the floor. To proper view, I will add section here. Select these two walls and I will add section and I will move this section to middle. Now you can see floor came. If I select this floor, you guys can see here generic 160 mm floor. If you want to change the floor type or floor thickness, just drop down the button here and you can select floor according to your project requirement. Or if you want a new size of the floor, go to here edit type section and here duplicate the floor. Instead of here 160 mm thickness of the floor, I'll make it as a 250 mm floor thickness and I'll click on OK. Here under structural part, here edit option is there. I will go to edit here and I will change here 160 to 250 mm thickness and I'll click on OK. And once again I'll give apply, then OK. You guys can see here floor thickness got changed and we can create any form of the floor. To do that one, we'll go to option edit boundary. I'll select the floor and I will click on edit boundary. Once again we are in draw mode. I'll go to floor plan. Now I will select all the lines and I will delete this one. Before I used line option here to draw the floor. We can use rectangle also, like you can select rectangle and we can draw and I will click on finish. So we got a floor. I will delete this once again, or I will go to here edit boundary and I will delete one line here and I'll select here arc option and I'll select this point and this point and we can provide any angle here. Just I'll click on OK and I'll finish this one. You guys can see here floor shape got changed. I will go to 3D view to review this floor. I will remove the section box to view whole project. Here in property browser, section box is there. I'll just unclick this option. Now you guys can see here this floor. Once again I will go to floor plan and one more I will create a floor. I'll go to floor section here and I'll select architecture floor. Before we use rectangle also and line also, these options we will use in easy form of the floor shape. If more complicated floor is there, including different partitions, at that time you can use pick line option. I will select pick line option here. I'll bring near the wall. So automatically it will highlight the wall, nearest wall boundary. You guys can see here whenever I'll bring the cursor near to wall, it will highlight with the blue color. Just I'll click. I will take pick line option and I will select this wall, this wall, this one, and this one. And I'll click on OK. You guys can see we got a floor here. I will add a section here and I will make view range till here and I will go to this sectional view. Now you guys can see this is our floor. Now floor surface is plane. If in case floor is not even, it's uneven, we can edit this floor if in case it's uneven by adding split line and add point. I will show how to do that one. And second I'll go to floor plan and I will add a split line to this floor from here to this end. Now we divided the floor from this line and I will add points on that line. I'll add one point here, another point here and another point here. And I came out from that add point and I did click escape on my keyboard. Once again, I will go to sectional view. Split line we added here. So I will just move this section to left side and I'll go to the view. Now we can see the added points elevation height is till here. To show how it came, I will go to 3D view and I will isolate the floor. You guys can see the flat floor become like this because of point height elevation. I will show the elevation height. Once again, I will go to modify sub element and I will select the point. You can see this point height is 0. Similarly, I will select this point height also 0. But if I select the middle point, you can see it's 1500 mm. If I make it 0, I will do it 0 and I'll click on enter. You guys can see this face came to original position. Now, similarly, I will select this point and I will make it 0. This point also I will make it 0 and this point also 0. Now you guys can see, so again it become flat, but this point still at 300 mm. This one also I will make it 0. Now you guys can see floor become again flat. Now I will go to sectional view. So floor is here. If in case floor is here little bit up, we can just select this point and edit 100 mm height. Now floor become little bit curved. You can move with this drag point also like this. Similarly, I will move this point also. Once again, I'll select the floor and I'll go to modify element tool and I'll select this point and I'll make it 150 mm height. Now floor become little bit curved because we did at the point height. I'll go to 3D view once again. You can see here the floor become little bit curved. If you guys don't want any split line or edit points, you can just select the floor and reshape the shape. Now floor become plain without lines and points, and we can draw multiple shape floors. Once again, I will go to architecture tab and I'll select the floor. We can draw here round shape floor and I'll click on OK. Similarly, we can draw any shape of the floor, but it should be closed loop. If you left like this without closing the loop, you cannot draw a floor. It will show a error. I will click here continue and I will close the loop. I'll select this point at this point. Now you can see floor become formed. This is how to create a different shape of the floor. And we can change floor elevation height by selecting floor level. For the tunnel to check that, I'll go to your floor plan. Now this floor is in level 0. You can see here level 0. If I change this level 0 to level 1, the floor will move to the level 1. If you select here any floor, you guys can see here property browser. It will show the area, perimeters, volume and thickness on the parameter of the floor. If I select this circle floor, you can see here area got changed. Similarly, this floor, so it will by default calculate the volume, area and few other parameters. This is all about floors. Next we will see about roof.